Traditionally, baptism has always been a tangible, physical step that someone gets to attach to a spiritual decision. What we like to say at New Life is that baptism is the outward sign of the inward change. So when somebody's heart changes by them expressing their faith in Jesus Christ, baptism is a tangible step that they get to take to express that faith to their whole church family. When you go under the water of baptism, you identify with the death of Jesus Christ and that your old life has died. And when you are raised from the waters of baptism, you identify with the resurrection of Jesus Christ and that you have new life in Him.
I'm a fairly new Christian. I've only been, a believer for over a year now. I grew up with going to church a little bit, and then honestly I was an atheist until about a year ago. When we were little, we went to church, and then my parents decided for us to stop going. It just wasn't a good fit, that church, for our family, I guess. And then I didn't really have that, whole faith-based growing up experience after that. So I guess I just started, questioning okay, if there's God, why is there so many bad things in the world that, are happening to people? And that was pretty much the basis of it. And then, also I have a very scientific, logical mind, in the sense that I need physical proof for things. When I had a moment, I was being harassed and stalked, and I was really worried about my reputation. I just didn't understand it, and I talked to my mom about it, and she always told me to let go and let God, and I decided to talk to Him about it, and that's the first time that I felt a peace that I've never felt before, and I was able to let go and stop obsessing. So I started going to church, and He's always been that one constant comfort for me when other people haven't been able to be, and that kind of led me to, want to take that next step and dedicate myself to Him formally and work on my relationship more with Him. And I feel like that's what this is. It's the first step for that. One of the first things when, I started my journey with faith, what my dad said to me is I should look into getting baptized. I think that, it's a very important thing, and that's why I'm glad that I'm doing it. I don't really want to go on further with my life without having been baptized. I've been thinking about it for a while, but it was just I don't know, maybe a couple months ago when I picked up a connection card, and just something about that baptism box on it felt right, it was something that I was supposed to do and needed to do. A little scared to do this because, like I said, I don't feel like my story's amazing or anything, but I do believe that everybody has their own personal relationship with God, and that's beautiful in itself, and whatever way that they came to find Him, that's what's important, and you don't have to have a amazing tear-jerking story or anything like that. The one constant in your life is always going to be God and Jesus Christ. You can't always rely on other people to treat you well or do, nice things for you, but you always have God's love to fall back on and His forgiveness and grace. My name is Haley Hill, and today I'm being baptized.